We are discussing important statements, right, concerned to biocontrol agents, right? We completed first one, that is the types of biopesticides. Types of biopesticides. Now go for number 2. Second point in note. Catch crops. Which crops, sir? Catch crops. Sir, these catch crops are also called as trap crops. What is another name for catch crops, sir? Trap crops. Okay. Sir, what are these catch crops, sir? These are early growing crops which are grown around the major crop in the form of strips. It means in the middle, if a major crop is there, around this major crop in the form of strips, we are growing what's our early growing crops. That early growing crops are called as what's our catch crops. Therefore, catch crops are early growing crops. Early growing crops grown as strips. How we are growing them? In the form of strips, where around the major crop. Around which crop, sir? Major crop. Now listen, sir, here is the major crop, right? Around this major crop, who is present, sir? Around this major crop, catch crop is present. Yes or no? Now you tell me, sir, catch crop means it is early growing. It means compared to major crop, its growth will be early. As catch crop growth is early, it attracts the pest. Therefore, catch crop, what it do, sir? It attracts pest. Now you tell me, where are the pest? Now pest is on the catch crop, right? Now you cut this catch crop, you cut the catch crop and you burn it. If you cut and burn the catch crop, automatically the pest present on the catch crop will be destroyed. Yes or no? So major crop will be protected from the pest. Major crop will be protected from the pest. Is this statement okay? Sir, catch crops, they are early growing crops. It means compared to major crop, its growth is early. As its growth is early, right, it attracts the pest. Once pest attracted by this catch crop, the catch crop, we are cutting it from the field and we are burning it. We are destroying the catch crop. Once this catch crop is burnt, automatically the pest present in the catch crop will be destroyed. Is this statement okay? Right? This is concerned to what's our catch crops. What it is? Catch crops. Sir, what is the best example for catch crops, sir? Bendi. What it is? Bendi. Sir, bendi is a what? Catch crop grown around cotton crop. Now you tell me here, what is the catch crop? Bendi is the catch crop. Okay, it is grown around what's our cotton crop. So what is a major crop here? Cotton crop is a major crop. Is it okay? Right. To get rid of which pest, sir? To get rid of jacid and spotted bollworms. Therefore, jacid and spotted bollworms, these are pests. They are trying to destroy which crops are? Cotton crop. So around this cotton crop, we are growing what's are a catch crop by name bendi. So this bendi, as its growth is early, it attracts this jacid and spotted bollworms. Once this jacid and spotted bollworms are attracted by jacid, this jacid will be removed. What is removed? Bendi will be removed. Once bendi is removed, automatically this jacid and spotted bollworms will be removed from the field. So cotton plants will be protected. So in this case, major crop is cotton. Okay, right. Catch crop is bendi. pest that is attacking the cotton plant is jacid and what sir? Spotted bollworms. Is it okay? Right. Now this is concerned to which crops sir? Catch crops. Note number 3. Go for third important statement. Number 3. Smoother crops. Smoother crops. Sir, what are these smoother crops, sir? The crops which prevents growth of weeds nearby them. It means these crops, they are not allowing the weeds to grow nearby them. Such crops are called as smoother crops. Therefore, plants which prevents what sir? Which prevents growth of weeds nearby them. Sir, you are saying that these plants they are not allowing the weeds to grow nearby them. How sir? They secretes a chemical. Who? Smoother crops. Therefore, smoother crops secretes chemicals. Smoother crops secretes chemicals which prevents the growth of weeds nearby them. Is it okay? Right. Therefore, which crops are smoother crops? Smoother crops secretes what sir? Chemicals. Secretes chemicals which does not allows which does not allows growth of weeds. Which does not allows growth of what sir? Weeds. Sir, what are the examples for smoother crops, sir? Examples for what sir? Smoother crops. Number 1, barley. Okay. Number 2, rye. Number 3, marigold. Number 4, sunflower. What it is? Sunflower. These are some examples for which crops are smoother crops. Is it okay? Right? These are some important statements concerned to microbes as what are biocontrol agents. Is this concept clear? Okay, right. But here instead of microorganisms, we used plants to prevent the growth of what are weeds, right? Now go for the next topic. Challenges posed by microorganisms. What? Challenges posed by microorganisms. Challenges posed by microorganisms. Number 1, go for the first one. Number 1, difficulty. Difficulty to fight. Difficulty to fight against microbial pathogens. Microbial, what's our pathogens? This is the first challenge. Listen carefully. Difficulty to fight against what's our microbial pathogens. Why sir? Sir, day by day, these microbial pathogens, right, they are getting resistance against many drugs, particularly antibiotics. How, sir? These microbial pathogens, they are undergoing mutations. Microbial pathogens. These microbial pathogens, they are undergoing what, sir? Mutations. Due to certain mutations, these microbial pathogens, right, they are becoming super microbes. They are becoming what, sir? Super microbes. Sir, what are the super microbes, sir? They are resistant. Super microbes, they are resistant to many drugs. They are resistant to many drugs, particularly to antibiotics. Particularly to what, sir? Antibiotics. It means now these antibiotics are not working on these microorganisms. Yes or no? Antibiotics, they are not working on these microorganisms. It means now the scientists, they have to develop new drugs and effective therapeutics. Yes or no? To act on these super microbes. Is this statement okay? Right? Therefore, difficulty to fight against microbial pathogens. Sir, microbial pathogens, day by day they are getting resistance against drugs, particularly against the antibiotics. How, sir? They are undergoing mutations. Due to mutations, these microbial pathogens are changed to super microbes. What are super microbes? These are resistant to many drugs, particularly antibiotics. So, there is a need to develop a new and effective therapeutics. New and effective what, sir? Therapeutics. Is this statement okay? Right? This is concerned to, right, first challenge posed by microorganisms. This is the first challenge posed by microorganisms. Go for the second challenge. Microbiologist and epidermologist. Microbiologist and epidermologist are now concerned with emerging diseases and re-emerging diseases. What? Emerging diseases, and second one is re-emerging diseases. Sir, emerging diseases, it means the diseases which have emerged recently. What diseases? Sir, recently emerged diseases. Examples. Recently emerged diseases. Examples, right? Number 1, AIDS. Number 2, SARS. Right. Number 3, mad cow disease. What it is? Mad cow disease. Sir, first one, AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, right? Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Sir, it is caused by virus. Who is causing this disease, sir? Virus. Second one, SARS, severe acute respiratory syndrome. It is caused by virus. It is also caused by whom, sir? Virus. Whereas mad cow disease, it is caused by prions, infectious proteinaceous agents, right? What is the meaning of prions? Infectious proteinaceous agents causing this mad cow disease. Sir, this AIDS, SARS and mad cow disease, these are recently emerged diseases. Go for the second one. What's re-emerging diseases? Now listen here. Name itself indicates re-emerging. In the past, these diseases were there, but due to some reasons, the appearance of the diseases were stopped. And again, now these diseases are appearing, but in new areas. In the past, there were some diseases which were stopped, due to some reasons. Again, these diseases are appearing. At present, again these diseases are appearing, but in new areas, not in the areas where they were seen in the past. They were appearing in new areas. What are such diseases called as? Re-emerging diseases. Re-emerging diseases. Sir, what are the examples for re-emerging diseases, sir? Number 1, cholera. Number 2, tuberculosis. Tuberculosis. Okay, right. Number 3, dengue. Therefore, cholera, tuberculosis and dengue, these 3 are re-emerging diseases, right? What are the first ones, sir? Cholera. In first year, we discussed that Vibrio cholerae causes cholera disease. Vibrio cholerae causes cholera disease. Sir, Vibrio cholerae is a bacteria, therefore cholera is caused by bacteria. Sir, bacteria which causes cholera disease is what shape? Comma shape. Because Vibrio means comma shaped bacteria. Vibrio means what shaped bacteria? Comma shaped bacteria. What is the second one? Tuberculosis. Sir, tuberculosis is caused by Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is caused by Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Mycobacterium tuberculosis is a branched filamentous bacteria. It's a branched filamentous bacteria caused by branched filamentous bacteria. Sir, branched filamentous bacteria means comes under what? Actinomycetes, right? Comes under actinomycetes, branched filamentous bacteria. Is it okay? Right. Go for the third one. Dengue, caused by dengue virus. Caused by dengue virus. Therefore, see carefully. Cholera caused by Vibrio cholerae bacteria. Tuberculosis caused by branched filamentous bacteria by name Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Dengue disease is caused by dengue virus. Is it okay? Therefore, cholera, tuberculosis and dengue, these 3 are what, sir? Re-emerging diseases. Is it okay? Therefore, microbiologists and epidemiologists are now concerned with what, sir? Emerging diseases and re-emerging diseases. Emerging diseases and re-emerging diseases. Sir, what is the meaning of epidermology? I am speaking about branch, not scientist. Epidermology, branch. Epidermologist, scientist. What is the meaning of epidermology, sir? It is a branch of medical science. Branch of medical science which deals with incidence, distribution and control of diseases. Incidence of a disease, emerging of a disease, okay, distribution and control of diseases. Therefore, incidence, distribution and control of what, sir? Diseases. Is it okay? Right. Now go for the third challenge posed by microorganisms. Number 3, the third challenge posed by microorganisms. One of the major threat to society. One of the major threat to society is bioterrorism. One of the major threat to society is what, sir? Bioterrorism. Sir, what is the meaning of bioterrorism? Bio means living organisms, right? creating fear or creating terror in society by using living organisms is called as bioterrorism. Is called as what? Bioterrorism. Is called as bioterrorism. Okay, therefore bioterrorism means nothing but using what? Living organisms. Bioterrorism means using living organisms to create terror or to create fear in the society. Sir, who is creating the fear or terror in the society, sir? Living organisms. These living organisms which are creating fear in the society, that living organisms are called as bioterror agents. What are that agents called as, sir? Bioterror agents. Therefore living organisms which creates fear in the society, that living organisms are called as bioterror agents. What they are called as? Bioterror agents. Is it okay? Generally microorganisms are used as bioterror agents. Microorganisms are used as what, sir? Bioterror agents. Microorganisms are used as bioterror agents. At once in the past Americans, they were feared to open the envelopes what they got, because the Talibans, what they did means they posted right envelopes to Americans with anthrax powder. With which powder? Anthrax powder. Is it okay? Right, which has killed several Americans. Is this statement clear? Therefore they created terror in the society by using a microorganism. Which microorganism? Which causes anthrax disease. What is that microorganism name? Bacteria. That is Bacillus anthracis. What is the bacteria name? Bacillus anthracis. Therefore Bacillus anthracis, right, is a bacteria which causes anthrax disease, which has created terror in the American society in the past. Okay, because Talibans they posted they posted envelopes to Americans right with which powder? Anthrax powder. Is this statements clear? Right, therefore sir, here microorganisms are used as which agents, sir? Bioterror agents. Microorganisms are used as bioterror agents. Right, now listen this concept: genomics and bioinformatics. What and what? Genomics and bioinformatics. Genomics and bioinformatics, these two used to detect used for rapid detection. Used for what? Rapid detection. Used for rapid detection of bioterror agents. Sir, what and what are used for rapid detection of bioterror agents, sir? Genomics and bioinformatics. Sir, the agent which is responsible for bioterrorism, if that agent is rapidly detected, then automatically we can find out a new vaccine, we can find out a new therapy. Yes or no? Therefore genomics and bioinformatics used for rapid detection of bioterror agents. Genomics and bioinformatics right, used to develop new vaccines and therapies. New vaccines and what, sir? Therapies. A vaccine can be developed if the agent which is responsible for bioterrorism is known. Yes or no? Therefore bioterror agent should be detected first. For rapid detection of that bioterror agent, which branches are used, sir? Genomics and bioinformatics are used. Sir, what is the meaning of genomics? What is the meaning of genomics, sir? Genomics means Genomics means a computer-based study of a genome of an organism. By using computer, we are studying the genome of an organism. Therefore, computer-based study of genome of an organism is called genomics. Is it okay? Or designing genome of an organism by using computer. Designing a genome of an organism by using computer is called as what? Genomics. Then what is the meaning of bioinformatics? Bioinformatics. Bioinformatics means collection and analyzing complex biological data such as genetic code. Which code? Genetic code. Therefore, bioinformatics, what's that? Bioinformatics means collection and analyzing complex biological data by using computer. Complex biological data by using computer. Sir, complex biological data, best example, genetic code, CODE. Which code? Genetic code. Therefore, collection and analyzing complex biological data such as genetic code by using computers is called as what, sir? Bioinformatics. Is called as what? Bioinformatics. This is concerned to challenges posed by microorganisms to the human society. With this we completed microbes in human welfare. Now we are going for the next chapter, that is plant breeding. Plant breeding. Go for introduction. Introduction. Traditional farming. What is the meaning of traditional farming, sir? The farming what our forefathers has used. The farming, the methods by which our forefathers did agriculture. That is called as what, sir? Traditional farming. That is called as a traditional farming. Okay, right? So traditional farming has yielded only limited biomass. Has yielded only limited biomass. It means your production is more or lesser less. This biomass used as what, sir? Food. Therefore, traditional farming has yielded only limited biomass as food for animals and human. Right? Better management practice. Better management practice. Better management practice and increase in acreage. Increase in what, sir? Acreage. Better management practice and increase in what, sir? Increase in acreage increased the yield, but to a limited extent. Right? Increased yield, but to a limited extent. Sir, what is the meaning of acreage, sir? Acreage means increasing land under cultivation. It means how much land we are using for agriculture, we are increasing that land. Therefore, increasing land under agriculture is called acreage. Increasing what? Land under agriculture, cultivation. This is called as what, sir? Acreage. Therefore, better management practice and increase in acreage increased yield, no doubt, but that increase was to a limited extent. Is it okay? Right. Next one. We are discussing plant breeding, right? Plant breeding as a technology. What? Plant breeding as a technology. Plant breeding as a technology increased the yield to very large extent. Increased what, sir? Yield to very large extent. Increased yield to very large extent. I think you heard about green revolution. What, sir? Green revolution. Green revolution. Due to green revolution in our country, we fulfilled our national requirement of food production and we started exporting the food. We started exporting the food. Therefore, green revolution, due to green revolution, right, our country fulfilled national requirement of what, sir? Food production. National requirement of food production and started exporting. And started what, sir? Exporting. Sir, all this is due to what? Green revolution. But this green revolution in our country is largely due to plant breeding techniques which have developed high yielding varieties and disease resistant varieties. It means plant breeding has developed disease resistant varieties and high yielding varieties. Due to this disease resistant varieties and high yielding varieties only, the production has enhanced, the yield has increased. Is this statement okay? Right? Therefore, sir, this green revolution is largely due to green revolution is largely due to what, sir? Plant breeding techniques. Due to plant breeding techniques which have developed what, sir? High yielding and disease resistant varieties. High yielding and what, sir? Disease resistant varieties of what, sir? Of rice, wheat, maize and etc. Is these statements okay? Right. Therefore, sir, green revolution is mainly due to what, sir? Plant breeding techniques. How you are saying that it is mainly due to plant breeding techniques? Because these plant breeding techniques, they developed high yielding disease resistant varieties. Due to this high yielding disease resistant varieties only, the production has enhanced, the production has increased, which lead to what, sir? Which leads to green revolution, which has led to green revolution. Is this statements okay? Clear? Right? Now, sir, we are discussing plant breeding, right? Sir, how we can define this plant breeding? How we can define a plant breeding? Plant breeding, sir, it is a purposeful manipulation. What it is? Purposeful manipulation. Purposeful manipulation of a plant species. Purposeful manipulation of a plant species to produce a desired plant. To produce a desired plant which is suitable for cultivation. Which is suitable for cultivation, high yielding, disease resistant. Therefore, see this definition once. Sir, we are defining plant breeding, right? With a purpose, we are manipulating the plant. Sir, due to this purposeful manipulation of a plant, we got a desired plant. Desired plant. It means plant with desirable characters. Sir, what are the desirable characters in this plant, sir? Number one, such plants are suitable for cultivation. These plants are suitable for cultivation. And these plants gives more yield. These plants gives more yield, right? And these plants are disease resistant. These plants are disease resistant. Is it okay? Right? Thank you.